Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tequila Talks, your friend Tequila Bay. Tonight we are in the luxury of my rooftop patio enjoying a nice evening by the fire. It's a little bit cold, so I'm trying to stay a little warm, and definitely the tequila tonight is gonna help us do just that. So let's go ahead and get started. Tonight we're gonna be showcasing Komos Tequila. Komos Tequila is the flagship brand of Casa Komos Brands Group and is tequila inspired by Mediterranean winemaking. So the person behind Tequila Komos is Richard Betts. He's an entrepreneur that had an upbringing and a start in the hospitality and wine world. He was able to start his own wine company with just $10,000. And as I was reading about Richard Betts, it really inspired me, and I was really able to resonate with him as an entrepreneur in the sense that something worth fighting for, something worth believing in. At the end of the day, whether you have a bunch of money or you don't have a bunch of money, you're gonna make it happen. So his expertise in winemaking in the wine world, and then eventually bridging that gap into the spirits world, has delivered us Tequila Komos, and I'm very excited to go ahead and drink it with you guys tonight. I've been drinking Komos for a while now, and it's one of my favorite brands. Again, for the tequila purists, you might look at Tequila Komos, you might look at the distillery that it's coming from, NAM 1110, and you might think, you know, it's not the ancestral production, it's not the tried and true methods, but Tequila Komos is a different take on the luxury line of tequila, and definitely is bringing in that new demographic and creating a new experience for tequila drinking. So in front of me, we have 3 of their products. They're getting ready to launch a brand new tequila, but we have the Añejo Cristalino, the dark blue bottle here, which is aged for a minimum of 1 year in French white wine barrels, and then charcoal filtered like a traditional Cristalino. We have the Reposado Rosa that is aged in red wine barrels for a minimum, not a minimum, but for 65 days. And this Reposado Rosa is a tequila that has a nice, beautiful rosé pink hue. And as you've seen and as you've noticed, a lot of tequila distilleries, a lot of tequila brands are following that trend with creating that rosa or the rosé or that pink-inspired tequila, which is delivered and executed with the red wine barrel aging. To my left here, we have the Extra Añejo Tequila, which is aged for a minimum of 3 years in a combination of French oak white wine barrels and American bourbon barrels. This tequila is luxurious. It's like any traditional Extra Añejo tequila, but the coloring and the color behind this Extra Añejo is unique. It's not super dark. It has just nice golden amber hues. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the process of how Tequila Komos is made. Tequila Komos has a base blanco tequila, which is then used to age all the different variations. They use a combination of both highland and lowland agaves to get a perfect blend and a perfect combination for that agave forward experience. Tequila Komos uses a unique aerating technique. They actually bring in some of the techniques from that Mediterranean, that Greek winemaking, and they aerate and rest their tequilas in amphores, which brighten the tequila, soften some of those notes, and deliver an exquisite flavor profile in Tequila Komos. So tonight, I don't really have a Blanco tequila. I traditionally drink the Blanco expression to hone in on those agave forward expressions and those agave forward notes that I like to find in a good tequila, and that's kind of the bar that I like to set. So I think the closest thing is gonna be the Añejo Cristalino, but I'm really intrigued on trying that Reposado Rosa with you guys and showing you that beautiful color, that beautiful pink that is so captivating. So let's go ahead and crack this bottle open. Let's go ahead and pour this into that stemless wine glass. Do a nice heavy pour. And these bottles are so beautiful. They're ceramic bottles that are glazed, and they just have these beautiful colors and expressions that resonate with the actual color of the tequila. So we have a nice pink light hue. So the color is actually derived and delivered by the grape skin. You definitely notice the oaking, you definitely notice the fruitiness of that wine, but again, some of those components of the tequila, that roasted and raw agave, slight citrus notes as well, a little bit of pepperiness. Smells delicious. Let's go ahead and try it. Very smooth. You definitely notice those tannic forward characteristics of the red wine as well. Dry. From my experience selling the Reposado Rosa with some of my guests here at El Patron, it definitely tends to kind of take people back a little bit, that some of that dryness, some of that tannic component, some of the oaking. People don't really expect that from such a lightly colored tequila. But for me, as I've gotten to enjoy wine drinking and the flavor profiles that are associated with wine, I definitely enjoy that tannic component and that barrel aging, the oaking in this tequila. Very smooth, it coats the palate, and it leaves a lingering citrus, a lingering roasted agave, a little bit of lemongrass, kind of that citrus and herbaceous lemongrass nuance that I'm noticing as well. It's definitely a tequila that I recommend, and I've definitely tried all these three. The Reposado Rosa, I wanted to drink it with you guys. So let's go ahead and finish off this evening. Thank you guys for tuning in and joining me in this wonderful Tequila Talks. On our next episode of Tequila Talks, we're going to be featuring and talking, and we're going to be transitioning and showcasing our cocktail series. We're going to be working with our Espresso Martini, one of my favorite cocktails to make. And stay tuned as well. We're going to be working on our official Komos launch party on June 8th. I'm partnering with some of the Komos team, and we're going to be delivering an exquisite experience of Komos Tequila. They are working on delivering me their brand new Añejo Reserva, which is Casa Komos brand new tequila product, and hopefully that we're able to launch that tequila on our official launch party with Tequila Komos here on this beautiful rooftop in downtown Akron, Ohio. So stay tuned with that, and I'll look forward to seeing you on our next episode. Salud.